Ever wonder why some workplace teams seem to work really well together while others have constant issues? We have all seen both kinds in action. Whether we were starring on the roster or watching from the sidelines, knowing the difference can save a project, a budget, and quite a few headaches. I'm Raid with Jotform, and in this video we will explore what team dynamics really are, walk through concrete examples of what makes a group hum, and share practical steps plus a few helpful tools you can put to work right away. Let's jump right in. Working side by side with other people takes patience, tact, clear communication, and a healthy dose of self-awareness. So it is no surprise that some folks find collaboration easier than others. That said, teamwork is nearly impossible to dodge. Even a solo entrepreneur eventually has to coordinate with vendors, partners, or maybe even a friendly competitor. The reality is simple. Understanding the foundation of solid team interaction keeps you productive when collaboration is necessary. So what exactly do we mean by team dynamics? The term, sometimes called group dynamics, captures the way team members interact and behave with one another. Every group is a mixed bag of opinions, personalities, strengths, and weaknesses. No two people bring the same combination to the table, which can cause friction if the group never learns to work as one unit. When the chemistry is off, collaboration stalls, innovation slows, and goals get missed. When the chemistry clicks, the opposite happens. Ideas flow, challenges shrink, and success becomes a shared habit. To dig deeper, many organizations lean on psychometric profiling. Assessments like DISC or Insights Discovery shine a light on each person's preferences, motivations, and communication styles. By mapping out those traits, leaders can pair people who complement one another, strengthen relationships inside the team, and even uncover tweaks that boost job performance. Think of it as the playbook that tells you which players thrive together on the field. Let's move from definitions to real-world examples. Teams that function well share a handful of characteristics that remove barriers and keep the workflow smooth. First up is communication. When teammates feel safe speaking openly about progress and challenges, problems surface early, help arrives faster, and quality stays high. Without the openness, individuals can end up struggling in silence, deadlines slip, and work quality takes a nosedive. Second is conflict resolution. Put several different personalities in one meeting and you are bound to see a disagreement. That is perfectly normal. The key is having a way to hash things out respectfully. Next comes goal alignment. Every player needs to understand both their personal targets and the broader team objectives. If one member chases a goal that is not on the company's priority list, their energy can drag the rest of the group sideways. Clear alignment acts like rowing in unison. The boat moves faster and straighter. The fourth trait is accountability. In a positive dynamic, members own their actions, admit missteps, and correct course without throwing someone else under the bus. In contrast, a blame-first culture stokes resentment and stalls momentum. Those are the main elements, but others matter too. Trust allows teammates to rely on one another. Effective leadership sets direction. Avoiding groupthink keeps creativity alive. And cultivating a supportive culture ties everything together. All right, how do you create or nurture these positive dynamics? It does not happen by accident. So let's look at practical moves you can start using today. First, communicate individual and collective goals frequently. People perform better when they understand where they are heading, how their tasks fit the larger picture, and how the picture supports the organization's mission. Second, maintain an open door policy. Employees need a safe space to talk through challenges with colleagues or managers without fearing judgment. That freedom not only resolves issues sooner, but also sharpens conflict resolution and communication skills. It is simple. Encourage questions before criticism and invite feedback on your own leadership too. Third, offer coaching and mentorship. Guidance is valuable at every career stage, so set up programs that help employees pick up new skills and contribute more effectively to the group. Fourth, incorporate team building exercises. While they often present as fun icebreakers or problem-solving games, their real power lies in cultivating comfort with vulnerability. When people feel safe sharing ideas, the entire group gains fresh perspectives, stronger relationships, and better work ethics. Fifth, create a culture of collaboration. Even in competitive industries, it cannot be every person for themselves. Reinforce the message that shared success beats individual glory. A single superstar cannot rescue a failing company, but a united workforce can take the organization to new heights. Sixth, identify skills that need development. Teamwork can be taught. If you notice an entire department struggling with communication, schedule workshops to build those lines of communication. Actively search for those improvement zones so you can supply the right resources and support. Finally, back all of this up with the right tools. Even the most motivated teams will struggle if they lack systems that support easy collaboration and clear communication. The first is Jotform Teams, a shared workspace where forms, documents, and data live under one roof. Permissions can be dialed in so everyone sees exactly what they need, nothing more, nothing less. Plus, team members can collaborate inside Jotform tables, turning raw data into spreadsheets, calendars, and reports that keep departments like HR or finance organized. The second tool is ClickUp, a robust project management platform built for groups juggling multiple projects at once. ClickUp lets teams oversee workflows, assign tasks, and monitor status through views like calendars or mind maps. Real-time reporting keeps everyone in the loop, so surprises stay to a minimum. The third tool is Slack, a go-to option for rapid-fire communication. With Slack, you can split conversations into private or public channels, send direct messages, and share files, images, or videos without leaving the chat window. Keeping discussion organized prevents important details from getting buried in a crowded inbox. So why pour all this effort into building positive team dynamics? Because an organization rises or falls on the strength of its teams. Understanding the signals of healthy versus unhealthy group dynamics is the first step towards steering your team towards success. Once you recognize the patterns, you can deploy the strategies and tools we just covered to nurture growth, productivity, and a culture where everyone can thrive together. Until next time, I'm Raid with Jotform. If you enjoyed this breakdown, click that subscribe button so you never miss out on fresh insights. Take care.